Hello guys, this is the fifth part of my mobile game development series, UI and implementation. So here we will learn how to create the main menu, create the buttons, adding functions to those buttons and adding some music. So basically what we are trying to do is complete the game designing and development part. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that we need is a screenshot of our environment, which we are going to use as a background for our main menu. I am going to create a secondary camera and with which we are going to take the screenshot and turn off the Atom controller and the control freak prefab. After we have set the camera, I am going to enlarge the game view and set the resolution of our screen. Now take the screenshot, open Photoshop and create a new document with the same size. And paste the screenshot that we took. Adjust the background image. Create some text in it. Add some buttons. Now I'm going to turn off the buttons and export only the background image as a JPG. and then export only the button background as a PNG so that we can use it as multiple buttons. Now in Unity create a new scene and save it as main menu. Then import those images and change the texture type to sprite 2D and compress it for Android as 8 by 8 bit. Now in the hierarchy create a new canvas element and then create a new image element. Drag and drop the background image into that image element and then click on set as native size. And then create a new button text mesh. Then drag and drop the button image into the button sprite area. Then reposition the button and change the text. Duplicate and create as many buttons as you want. So the next thing is when the player clicks on play, a new panel with all the levels will show. So we're going to create a new panel and create a new image inside that panel. and inside that panel the image of the level should be there. So we are going to replace the image with the level image. And add a button script in that image. Now, now we have to add all our available scenes into the build settings. Create a new C# script. Open it and type in now using Unity engine dot scene management. Create a new public void space load level bracket open string x bracket close, and then add scene manager dot load scene bracket and x. Okay, now this should do. We're gonna save and let it compile. Now click on the canvas and add the scene script. Now we have to go to the button of the level and activate a on click event, then drag and drop the canvas element into that object space, then click on no function and select this scene script and look for the load level string. Okay, now remember the name of your level which we want to load and type in the exact words. Now duplicate more level buttons. We are going to add more and more levels, but right now we only have one, so we're going to deactivate those other two levels. Now we have to add an on click event on the play button as well. Click on the play button, create an on click event and drag and drop the levels panel into it and go to game object and set active bool. Then click on the check mark. So what this does is when we click on the play button, the levels panel will be loaded. Okay. Now we have to add a close button for the levels panel. So click activate the levels panel again and create a new button TMP. And click and add an on click event on the back button, and then drag and drop the levels panel into it, and then select game object, set active bool, and keep the check mark unchecked. Create the about and other panels the same way. We need to add some audio to our menu. Create a new empty game object and name it audio. Add an audio source component and drag and drop the sound that we want to play. And click on loop and play on awake. Now let's try it out. The audio is working. Let's click on play. I forgot to turn off the secondary camera which we added for the screenshot purpose. No worries. You can just turn off the secondary camera and activate your game controller again and the game will play. So that's it. We have created our level and added music and added some panels, and further down the project when we add more levels we can fill those empty level spaces. So that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys.